Don't touch that dial. That is, oh, hang on. That's a little better. Don't worry about it. That's not your computer goofing up or your phone. That is mine. Who golly? We haven't seen that transition in a little while. Have hababadaboo? Have we? What's good, y'all? How we doing? Good to see ya. My computer apparently didn't like me doing what I was doing. Yeah, I think the crispy's a word for it. Crispy as in it feels like I bit into it like a fucking Lay's chip. And what played was the shattered pieces. Hi Moth Girl, thanks for dropping in. Audio go crunch. Golly. Hey everybody. It's great to see you. Transition sounded like fucking vamp. Hang on. Oh my god. My computer is really not liking the fact that I'm trying to do Firefox and also World of Warcraft at the same time. So hang on, let me close Firefox. I really got to just stop trying to do that. I mean, it can be that Viperius. No, I don't learn. I'm sorry. We'll just have to wait and see. Honestly, I'm really just doing this as a chill, hey, let's hang out kind of thing. I don't know. It's an idea that came to me when I started resubbing recently. Hang on a sec. Let's see if this'll cooperate a little better. Oop. I'll probably continue running music in the background. Because since it's stream beats, it's copyright free, baby. So I don't have to worry about getting DMCA'd for having this in the background of my stuff. Love it. Gotta love it. Harris Heller, you are a wonderful, lovely, sexy man. Let's see. Vamos DS1. Skeletons whose voice is compressed as fuck. Oh, joy. Wonder if I can find a... No, go away, Adblock Plus update, please. YouTube. Vamos. Dark Souls voice. What's this? The Catacombs, meeting Vamos. That's a big fucko. Oh, he's got a tentacle face. Of bones. Yeah, alright. Where you going with you? You'll spoil my focus. Love it. I didn't expect him to sound like that in like any respect. So that hit me like a truck. I've been stuck in hell playing Dark Souls for the past week, so I'll probably be doing that while listening to this. Yeah, no, absolutely super cool. Yeah, so I wanted to do this as just a chill thingy. Just to hang out with y'all while I do my own thing in the background. Let me turn off Warcraft music. There we go. Here, let's just... Oh, hang on. I have to fix that. I forgot to take that off and put this on. And that's also still spooky colored, so I need to go in there, change the filters, turn that back to... Boop. That still doesn't look quite right. How did I have it before? Just leave it. Why would I want to do that? Ooh, that's a nice color. Yeah, we'll go with that. For today, it's fine. I don't know. I'm fine with this. There we go. Looking for a game to cap. There we go. Hey, y'all. So it's my boy Seth. He's still in his Halloween costume of Wolf Boy. So let's get in and fix that first off. Gotta do some grinding in FF9 so that I won't die in my next stream, so I'll be doing that while watching. Okay, nice. Hell yeah. If I recall correctly, the stuff on his face is actually metal that he's welded so he can pretend to have a beard. That's kind of cute. I like that. Khajiit Sephiroth. Khajiit has meteor if you have coin. So yes, y'all will get to see the mayhem of my boy Seth Excellus Roth. Loading screen reminds me of Morrowind. It is kind of Morrowindy, isn't it? In aesthetic. Yeah, I could see that. If you have Gil. What did I just get? What was that? Oh, WoW's 16th anniversary. Ooh, that means I've got stuff in the mail. What do we got? Ah, expired auctions. Yep. What do we got? Okay, yep, got it. Go away. Wow, yet another year has gone by for... Wow. We wanted to thank you for continuing to play World of Warcraft with us. So here's an anniversary gift to go through adventures. We hope you'll join us for a celebration in the Caverns of Time. Oh, joy. What do we got? We've got a bunch of stuff. Hang on. What's all this? What all did we get? Time Lord badges for stuff. Celebration firework. Nice. Oh, good. More quest. Khajiit has Omnicide if you have black materia. The snake people are interesting. Fun fact, I know literally nothing about Warcraft lore, so Tony, sum it up for me in 10 words or less. Now that's a challenge. And I'll bet Ash could do it better than I could. Maybe. But I'll take a crack at it. That is difficult. Orcs drank demons, came to Earth, shit gets really fucked, is the super oversimplified version of what's gone on. That covers about 1% of what we got here. Yeah. That's where we're at. Okay. Many races fight each other because idiocy despite better targets. We're one word over. So close, Moth Girl. Unless I miscounted. I could have miscounted. The time has arrived to remember the past and celebrate our adventures across Azeroth and beyond. Commemorate the occasion of the bronze dragonflies through caverns of time. Cool. All caught up on the plot. Should know what's going on now. Basically, yeah. That totally explains why we're in what looks to be ancient Aztec lands. Was one over despite counting it. Old gods hate titans. Fuck up planet for everyone. That's probably that probably covers a little bit more than mine. Yeah. All right. What are we doing? So the purpose of these streams is really just for me to kind of fuck around with, whatever is going on at the time, whatever I just kind of feel like going towards. This is not going to be, you know, hardcore raid time or anything like that. This is mostly going to be me chilling and trying to like get collectibles, because here's the thing, I'm a transmog whore. I love collecting appearances for like armor and weapons and stuff. I spent like so much time in like dungeons I was like way over leveled for, trying to get that one item to drop so I could collect its appearance. I don't know, it's a satisfying thing for me. So that might be a sizable portion of what we're doing, or like hunting for achievements and stuff. Because the also I have Deathwing, so that's cool. I believe I got him from last year's anniversary event. For Chronim, that's significant because Deathwing was like basically the main boss of the third expansion. Burning Crusade, Lich King, Cataclysm, right? Void gods fuck up everything because they hate life. True. Bear says yes. Okay. So what are we... Oh my god. Okay. My headspace has just been kind of all over the place the last couple days for obvious reasons. You okay? Are you aware your stream is hiccuping? Yeah, my computer seems to be struggling a little bit. Is my voice like kind of popping, or is it just frame rate issues? I wonder if I need to turn my graphics down. Let's bump this down to like 3. We'll see if that helps. I do get to ride Deathwing. That's true. All right. Yeah, because I don't... despite what some may believe, audio's good, it's just frames. Okay, that's good. Well, either way, we'll see if that helps. All right, so here is my evidence of me being a transmog whore. So, Wolfman, this was my Halloween costume, because we resubbed like right around the Halloween week. It looks like things are going a little smoother, if y'all can corroborate that. Although it looks like my tip ticker at the top is still struggling a little bit. Hang on, let me pull up my task manager, see how my system's doing on resources. Like, what is eating up all of my processing power right now? Come on. Hang on. We struggling out here, boy. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Yeah. Let's go, let's go. You know it's a bad time when Task Manager won't open. Literally, what the hell? I feel like I'm not doing that much. So how are y'all doing? I don't understand what... Okay, so my CPU is showing like 62%, my memory is showing like 35%, so why is it fucking up? I don't understand. Doesn't make sense. I don't comprehend. Oh well. I guess we'll just close that for now, and we'll just deal with it. Hang on a sec. Okay, where were we? Guess who finished his big fat assignment this week so he has more time to do nothing at all? It's me. Nice! Hell yeah. Love that feeling. Yeah, Uh-oh. Trouble cats? You okay? Bear's getting stressed. Cats are being particularly catty today. Yeah, no, love that feeling. I've only got one assignment left in my environmentalism class for the semester. I've got one paper, but it's a doozy. It's a big one, and honestly, I'm a little worried about it. But we haven't really gone over much of it yet, so not worrying much yet. The stinks are here to cause problems on purpose. True. Only Storm is in here so far. I'm not sure where the other two are. But Storm did get shooed into here. But yeah, no. Love that. Got the paper, and then I got my final, and then we're done, baby. I've done nothing but play Dark Souls 2 for 4 days. Nice. Me showing up in a multiplayer game. Hell yeah. This week has been a little bit of an unusual one for me work-wise. Usually I work Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays because I have classes on Tuesdays, Thursdays, but I'm going to be coming into one of our facilities like each day this week because they're doing this weird project thing that they needed my tech assistance on, so that's cool. Anyway, transmogs. So, yeah. OG Roth. My goal from the beginning making this character was to make, well, Sephiroth. And it's not a perfect recreation, but I think it's about as good as I can really make it given the resources that I have. I'm fairly proud of this setup, if I'm being honest with you. I think that's a sexy Sephiroth. So this is my usual go-to set. Can't believe you just made Sephiroth. Why is he Sephiroth? I don't know, because I thought it would be a funny idea to make... It seemed like a fun idea at the time, and I just rolled with it, and now he's my main. And I made him a paladin because he gets magic and sword. He's not beating his chest sexily like Sephiroth, so it's not good. Does Sephiroth do that? I don't recall. Sephiroth, but a Belf. So Sephiroth. But yeah, I'm fairly proud of this one. I also made a dapper version. Literally, it's the same transmog, but he's got a fancy shirt. And then we got a bunch of other stuff. I made this big ol' fuck off clunky mess of armor. A lot of this, I believe... Actually, I'm not sure where most of this came from. I know the sword came from, Bearing. That makes more sense. I can't read. Might be. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. If I were to... See, the problem is I don't have an outfit that's just sleeves. Like, the closest I would have is like this, maybe. But then you've got like no armor here. So it's kind of stinky. A paladin, the ultimate paragon for good. Sounds like Sephiroth to me. Look, I chose paladin for the aesthetic flair, not for the story realism. I made Sephiroth because I think he looks cool. That's the long and short of it. Anyway, yeah, so I made this like clunky ass mess that I'm kind of proud of. I made this for when Wintervale comes around, because it's kind of it's got like the wintry whites and blues in it. There's an in-game holiday called the Lunar Festival or something along those lines. This outfit felt somewhat appropriate. I made this for Wintervale because I'm basically just lit the fuck up like a Christmas tree in all the appropriate colors, and also my sword is shaped like a tree. Hi there.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm okay. The second time was Pepper.
Oh no.
I figured just separating them at this point is going to be what's best for both me and the cats.
That's an idea.
Well, okay, for me and for Storm.
Yeah. I made a few separate colored outfits for other Wintervale outfits for the primary colors. That helmet should not be there, I think.
It's going to default because you can't see the Christmas ones yet.
Oh, you're right. That's how that works.
They're currently out of season.
Okay, yeah. So Bear just gave a good point. It's defaulting to what I'm currently wearing because as I have these configured, it's supposed to have like the winter hats and chest and stuff, but those are seasonal transmogs, which is honestly one of the dumbest things in my opinion.
There's talk that they'll get rid of that.
I would like that. But for now, some of my appearances are only available during certain times of the year, which is, hang on, super cool.
If you find a similar themed item that's not specifically obtained during the holidays,
Yeah.
you might be able to do it.
Yeah, like what I did with this one for like the chest piece, but I don't have the head piece. Let's see. I made this one for like the Valentine's Day event, the Love is in the Air thing, because I am a fiery, passionate blood elf burning with love. Notice my heart belt. Made this one out of mostly Zandalari items from the I was gonna say most recent expansion, but that's no longer the case. Well, it's the most recent live expansion.
That's not Zandalari, that's your heritage armor.
True. You're right. You're absolutely right, actually. It felt Zandalarian. But in fact, this is heritage armor. Moving on. I made this just as kind of a how much of a clusterfuck can I make of an outfit. And this one, okay. These next few were the results of an in-game event called the Trial of Style, where you basically get into a fashion competition with like 4 other characters, 4 other players, and the game gives you like a theme to correspond your like outfit to, and sometimes they're kind of vague. So honestly, I don't remember what most of these themes were.
This one was definitely vanilla or early leveling.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. Because usually in vanilla, when you were like starting to level up, they didn't have sets of armor. You were like this fucking clusterfuck set of clown armor. And I remember you won because of that.
I thought it was more. Well, no, I thought this was. No, that was more like the like.
That was like Pride or something like that.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
No, that was Tabard. There was a Tabard contest.
I feel like this one was more like. I don't know.
That was 100% like newbie leveling or classic or something like that.
If you say so. I feel like it was something more like chaotic, like by nature. but you might be right.
I remember I got second place because I did my goggles, my patterned shorts, and some like clunky looking top, and I got second place, and you beat me because you had more flashy color clusterfuck armor.
Yeah. Tony, when you change the scenes to like zoom in the camera or whatever, do you have keyboard shortcuts for that, or you just need to click the scene you want? I could maybe potentially set keyboard shortcuts for that, but yeah, I just move the mouse over and click the thing. Or if I'm feeling particularly techie, I could also open up the Streamlabs Stream Deck application on my phone and have the button for it there too. If for some reason it's a hassle for me to move my mouse over to the other screen, as happens sometimes with full screen games, because I have to otherwise like Alt-Tab out to get out of the window. Not the case with Warcraft, it seems. But, yeah. That's what that is. Battle Ready. This was another Trial of Style one. Don't remember the theme, but it was like a, you know, warrior kind of thing, basically. That might have been. I kind of like this one. I feel like, I don't remember if this one was specifically tabard. I thought it was something more like themed as if like a commoner had to pick up a blade and fight or something like that. I feel like I remember that being a thing, but I don't know.
It might have been a story you came up with it, but see how the sword is red and everything has a red and black theme?
Yeah.
You themed it around the tabard.
Sure.
So the theme was tabard. I remember that one too.
Okay. Oh no, yeah. Maybe this was more the like commoner warrior or something, because I got like the pitchfork and stuff.
I think the prompt was like farmer, soldier.
Yeah, something like that. I like this one, honestly. It's a little understated and it's nice.
By the way, no one can hear me, so you probably might need to repeat everything I said.
Gotcha. This one's just a little obnoxious and I like it. I'm especially a fan of the bug helmet. It's just excessive in the best way, honestly. And then Wolfman for Halloween. So yeah, as you can see, I like playing around with this stuff sometimes. Whatever the case, back to my boy. Let's go. What are we doing? Let's see. I guess we could do the, well, no, I'll wait till I'm actually playing with Ash to do the anniversary quest.
You can do it if you want to do it on stream.
No skin off my back. Well, what are we doing?
Dude, this actually turned out really good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What, better than last time?
Last time?
Yesterday?
Oh, yeah. Well, because I took yesterday's rice. Added some curry powder. A splash of the rice vinegar. Hello?
And a little great troublemaker. Be nice.
Uh-oh.
She's probably under my bed. I haven't looked.
You still want this closed?
It doesn't have to stay closed. You can just leave it cracked.
Close.
I am going to mute general chat because honestly, I don't feel like looking at them. I really don't.
Stormy, please just lay down.
Or just leave the chat. That's fine. I don't care. I am here to get away from.
I thought you already left Triton last time.
Oh,
did you re-enter it by coming back to Overmar?
Oh, probably. I don't know. All right. What do we got? Let's look at Cheese Mints.
Anyway, turning this into an Indian-style egg fried rice was actually pretty good.
Let's see. Quests? Wow, got nothing on old school RuneScape. Changed my mind. I should try old school RuneScape again one of these days. I did play a decent amount of RuneScape back in the day. like middle school. It was nice. Let's see. Stranglethorn Vale. Let's find. Yeah, fuck it. Let's find Mr. Nessingwary. WoW has more race options. That's true. RuneScape got that shitty MIDI music though. Yeah, I love it. Modern WoW isn't that great, so maybe comparing vanilla WoW to RuneScape might be a better fit. Yeah, true. I frankly, honestly, part of why I'm excited to have resubbed is so that Ash and I could return to Classic Warcraft. I actually really liked what I got of that so far. It was a neat experience. How do I get to Stranglethorn? Nope. That's gonna be this blimp, probably. That's the bitch.
You can play Classic if you want.
Well, I feel like...
You have multiple characters.
I mean, that's true, I could.
I thought you made an undead guy to level on your own.
Did I? I don't remember.
Yeah, you had 2 characters, one to level with me and one to level by yourself, I thought.
Huh. I don't remember doing that. What do you guys think? Would you rather see me fuck around in Modern WoW or Classic WoW, or does it really not matter? I'm not super partial to either one, because again, this is really just kind of a chill hangout kind of thing. What makes old Warcraft better? Yeah, I feel like Ash can explain that better. It sounds like she's typing right now. Because frankly, I only very recently got into Warcraft in the grand scheme of things. I only like really started joining in around the time of the Legion expansion. Generally have no preference because MMOs put me to sleep regardless. Just here to chill. Valid. I think, as far as my own opinion of Classic versus Modern Warcraft, I think part of the appeal of Classic is that you have to, like, actually put some thought into what you're doing as far as, like, tactics and character building and stuff. Whereas nowadays, basically, it kind of amounts to go to icyveins.com for the best character build and just fucking face roll your keys to take stuff out. And if you're not good enough at it, oh well, fuck you. You need better gear. Honestly, compared to Modern, they force and rush the story. They rush to put out new expansion. Seems more about money than it did the passion project of turning Warcraft 3 into an MMO. See that? Yeah, and that's a very different perspective from mine. Because again, I've not been nearly as story focused nor as in for the long haul with this as Ash has been. Everything's been made too easy to play. Yeah, that kind of more falls along the lines of what I was saying. Only reason I wouldn't play Vanilla WoW over the new X-Packs is my favorite class being one from the expansion. That's valid. I don't know if I can claim to have a quote-unquote favorite class. I have played Paladin the most because this is the only character that I've maxed out, but that just means I'm comfortable with Paladin. But I haven't played enough of the other classes to really definitively say that I like it more than the others. I don't think things being easy is necessarily a bad thing. No, not necessarily at all, no. It's I guess it's about like what kind of level you want to engage with the mechanics at, you know? Like I don't mind the simplicity of of how like combat works and stuff necessarily, but it is kind of an interesting change of pace to go back to how Classic did it and had to how it made you really like focus in on what your role is, you know. I've been playing about 14 to 15 years, came in at the tail end of vanilla. Yeah, I've been here not nearly as long. Not easy as inaccessible because raiding in PvP can be hard for me. True. Yeah, PvP is... Oh, I've never been good at that. Had a huge amount of people tell me the story in FF14 is rad, and I used to watch my ex play it all the time, and it looked pretty cool. Just wish I could stomach MMO gameplay to actually experience it myself. Yeah, no, that's fair. It's certainly not for everyone. I mean, I fall into and out of it, you know? There was a period last year where Ash and I were playing it playing this all the time, and eventually, I don't know if I just got busy or what, but I just kind of fell out of it, and
You just dropped interest.
I just dropped interest. Yeah, as happens with me sometimes. I'll get distracted by some new shiny thing for a while, and eventually I'll come back and be like, hey, let's do this again. Usually after a while of Ash being like, hey, I want to go back to this, and me being like, I don't know yet, and then suddenly I'll be like, hey, let's do this. And Ash was like, what about when I wanted to do this? And yeah. No. Kind of hard to explain. Like, instead of having the options to add in add-ons like Quest Searcher and DPS meter and stuff, they just force it on you. Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to explain? Like all the little different things. Like, it used to be harder. Like, you had to work for some of the things. Like, they weren't not achievable.
Yeah.
But it wasn't handed to
It was about the sense of accomplishment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas now everything's about achievements.
Mm-hmm.
Logging in gets you an achievement. And walking over here gets you an achievement. And now you have to do achievements to unlock fucking flying.
Yeah.
Like, it just seems stupid and so achievement-based rather than your own success.
Sure. Yeah, no, I feel what you're saying there. It doesn't bother me as much because I've always been kind of an achievement whore. But I can understand that feeling for sure. Biggest thing about WoW. Turn this into the Ash Talks About Warcraft lore for 5-hour stream. Would you like me to hand the headset over to you so you can actually speak properly?
I mean, if you want me to.
I don't mind.
Because you made it seem like you wanted this to be your thing.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying, shove you off to the sidelines or anything.
Well, that's kind of what it made it sound like.
I didn't intend to make it sound like that.
You made it sound like this is a just Tony thing.
Well, that wasn't what I meant by it. Yeah.
I'm still not going to rant about war for 5 hours, though, because, like, oh my god. I put Cronin to sleep so fast, though.
You could talk about my lore. And she's the only one that gets it.
So, like, a long time ago, and if Malo, like, pops in, because this was part of his original server back when we were, oh god, so before Remnants of Apocalypse, it was it, oh god, what was it called? Was it Shadow Clan Kenobi?
Oh shit, I wouldn't know.
Or I've been in so many guilds. I think it was back in Dragon Clan Shinobi or Shadow Clan Kenobi. Oh, my mic's not on.
Where's Turtle? Oh! Sorry about that, now you're on.
Oh, Chrono doesn't want to know about your lore. So lore is basically a dirty joke for, like, semen. Like, a short story long. It originated back in one of Melodious's guilds. Because I've known him since forever, feels like now.
True Moth Girl.
Yeah, so it was basically like talking about, every time you reference someone's lore, you're like, oh, I bet you love lore. You want lore all over you, don't you? And you're like, no, stop. Don't ruin my story. Chronum is not simping for you, babe.
Unfortunate. How could you not?
So Chronum, do you actually want to go down this rabbit hole where Tony just plays Warcraft in the background and I talk about lore for like hours?
Because she could.
Because I can.
Nice.
ASMR stream. I don't know if my mic is sensitive enough, but like, I can try and talk quieter
Oh, Jesus.
into the mic. And thankfully, I have a little puffball, so it won't be too bad. Hopefully. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna do that because like, oof. I don't know if I can do ASMR. Here, I'll like. You guys get ASMR every time though, because like I'm constantly like bapping the mic into my face or the cat's rubbing against it, like. So, okay, if you want to hear about alien orcs. So orcs originated from the planet called Draenor. Please don't pun me into the sun. So basically, this story, I wouldn't be able to hear you over my keyboard. Or fire salamanders, interesting. Wow, that just totally derailed my brain. Okay, so basically, the story mainly takes place on Azeroth, which is the planet that Tony is on right now. And, orcs came from Draenor, which they came through a portal. So originally it was like different dimensions because there's not really space travel in this game. Well, there kind of is, but not for us. And I'll get to that in a second. There's going to be a lot of fucking tangents, but I'm going to try and stick to just the orcs because you want to know about alien orcs. But yeah, short story long. Excuse me. Orcs came from Draenor and they were kind of like living their own lives out there. There was multiple clans and some smaller tribes and things like that. And they were all originally unified under what they called the Iron Horde, because they weren't the only race on that planet. But, yes. So at some point, demons started whispering to some of their shamans, who eventually turned into warlocks. And Gul'dan was kind of the leading warlock of that group, where he was kind of setting up a portal to let demons come through, started channeling more of their energy, and then the demons were like, hey, have your brethren drink our blood, and it will grant them great power. And the orcs are like, that's awesome. We fucking love power. You know, and of course, like, especially with like, you know, like Vikings and stuff like that, a lot of people believed that drinking the blood of your enemies gave them their, like, you know, they obtained that strength. So the orcs were like all about that. They were like, that's amazing. Of course we'll drink this demon blood. But they didn't know what demons were at the time. So they do. And it basically poisons their minds and kind of puts them in this like super like rage mode and stuff. And the demons are basically able to control them from there because, like, dude, you know, you didn't kill me to drink my blood. You just drank my blood very willingly, so now you're my servant, essentially. So kind of vampire-ish, I feel like.
Or fae.
Yeah, well, I mean, fae aren't usually as morbid as like, here, man, drink my blood.
Well, sure.
It's more like, if you eat my food without my permission.
Or suck my dick.
Sure. But anyway, so the orcs are now kind of half demonic and they're kind of enslaved by the demons, and Gul'dan's like, ah, yes, excellent. So he starts using the orcs and souls of the innocent to build this portal because the demons are like, hey man, we have somewhere we want to get to. And essentially they had been cut off from that other dimension or planet, Azeroth.
True, Moth Girl.
And so the the orcs created the portal. They stormed through because they're like, yeah, new land. Our planet is dying and we don't know why. Hint, it's because of the demons. The demons were basically sucking the planet Draenor dry with soul, like soul energy and all that stuff. Like, they're just sapping every last bit of life out of the planet. And the orcs were like, holy shit, we don't know what's happening to our planet, but we need to, like... Azeroth, interesting. But yeah, they were like, we need to get off this planet, we need to find ourselves new land, we gotta storm through this portal that, like, this suddenly red-eyed orc had conveniently found for us. But yeah, let's go. And they charged through, and this was like the story of like Warcraft 1 and 2, orcs versus humans. So they storm through, and there's humans there, and the humans are like, holy shit, what are those? And they fight, and then the orcs end up losing. And I mean, I think there was probably a few times my brain's a little foggy on like Warcraft 1 and 2 lore, but
Y'all want to see some drained ore?
at some point the orcs start losing, and the humans kind of like put them in encampment and kind of like have them enslaved and stuff. But essentially that kind of summarizes the story. At a certain point, there was a Frostwolf clan that did not drink the blood. They kind of refused, and they were like, that's like wholly against everything. Like, look at what you guys are becoming. So the Frostwolf clan doesn't drink the demon blood, and they stay clear-headed, and they go through the portal too. And Durotar and Draka come through, and Draka was pregnant and didn't tell anyone until she made it through the portal and had her baby. Shit, what was Thrall's name? It basically had Thrall, but his name wasn't Thrall at the time. Thrall was found as a baby because his parents were murdered. They were assassinated by other orcs, basically.
Hey Google, what was Thrall's name originally?
Goel. Here's a summary from the website.
Hey, Google.
Of course.
Thank you.
Goel, so similar to Superman.
You got it.
Yeah. I should have fucking known.
What was Superman? Kal-El?
Yeah. So yeah, Thrall was originally Goel. And then his parents were assassinated by other orcs because they were like, you didn't drink the demon blood, which is like, you're the reason that we failed this mission and stuff like that. So,
Kind of like the U.S. in Vietnam.
Killed them, and then Draka had managed to set Thrall into the river before they were caught. And actually, no. So it wasn't like a whole Prince of Egypt. She was like fucking dying, but she managed to like kill the guys that tried assassinating her. Sadly, her husband didn't make it. So she's like bleeding out heavily and manages to escape far enough away that the other orcs like couldn't find her. And then she died holding her baby. Then a human comes over. I think his name was Blackmore. And he's like, whoa, there's the orcs. And he's like, what is this hideous beast of a child? Look at it. And he's like, I'm gonna take it home. And then had like his servants raise Thrall alongside like their like the servant's daughter. And once Thrall became an adult, he was being used in like what's a fucking like one of those arenas where like the rich people are like, yes, my monster shall fight for me, and then if they die, I just
Hey Bear,
really sad.
What's wrong with this picture?
You're dead?
Yeah, but also, I'm mounted.
Oh yeah, that happens.
What?
Certain zones let you fly in death.
What? Since when?
Certain hilly areas that
What the
might be
hell?
hard to travel.
No shit. All right.
That started back in like Wrath of the Lich King.
What?
Yeah, because Icecrown Citadel was such a pain in the ass to traverse that they let you have a flying mount in death, and but it's only in certain zones that they let you do it.
Funky.
Yeah, like a total deathmatch arena thing. So Thrall was being used, and of course Thrall, like slave, is what his new human dad decided to name him. And eventually he broke free and started finding the other orcs that were in the encampments, started breaking some of them out, found some orcs that had been in hiding in like caves and stuff, trying to just survive outside of the human reach, because the humans at this point had like a 7-nation army, and the kingdom was growing very strong. So the orcs like were not able to take up against them. So instead, Thrall breaks a bunch of orcs out and skedaddles over the sea, and is like, okay, we're gonna make a new horde. Who's with me? And we're going to learn from our past mistakes. Yes, basically Hunchback of Notre Dame if Frollo was running illegal fighting arenas. Exactly that. And it's funny because you'll probably hear a lot of the different influences of various stories. Warcraft was not by any means, I feel like, 100% an original story. It's so many names have been referenced from other things. So many bits of the stories have been referenced by other things. I mean, there are parts where you're going to find original story, but like the majority of it is heavily influenced by like everything. And I'm sure if Jay was in here, he'd probably know a lot of D&D based lore that he would be like, oh, hey, that's taken from this. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, that's taken from this. Where was I at? Okay, so yeah, Thrall was like, all right, orcs, we're going to get our shit together. I forgot to mention, demon blood is basically like a drug. So you feel great, you feel super powerful, but if you're not constantly drinking it or don't have that source to the demon itself, you start to grow weak, which is how they kind of lost in the first place, was because they weren't constantly drinking that demon blood. And the portal was cut off at some point. I think some humans went into the portal and like kind of like detonated the magical portal from that side to make sure it was cut off. But Mothgirl, you want to get in Discord and we can explain it?
Well, I think she's more saying, wish I were capable of it. Kind of like me.
I don't know. I feel like I'm like babbling and ranting too much. And I'm trying so hard to stay tangented. But yeah, short story long, there was a small human expedition that went into the portal and detonated it, and they went missing for like a few decades, even after the portal was reopened. Because apparently they were inside the portal when it detonated. They were trying to get back home, and that kind of leads into like expansion 7 story. But so where was I? Thrall was like, okay, we're gonna get our shit together. We're gonna clean you guys up. No more demon drugs, and we're going to learn to live off the land. We're not gonna kill people and steal their resources. We're not gonna fight people and take their land. We're gonna find our own land. So he finds like the most desolate looking desert ever, names it after his dad, and then names the city after the guy that helped one of the other orc leaders. Orgrimmar was named after Ogrim Doomhammer, whose armor he obtained at some point. Because Ogrim had passed away and was like, I want you to have my hammer. And that's like a pretty fucking huge thing. Like, for an orc to pass his weapon on was usually like passed on to children, or it was like, like you had to fucking earn that shit.
Why is it so loud? Hello?
What happened?
I tried opening the Spotify app. There we go. I tried opening the Spotify app instead of like Spotify in browser to see if that would help with my like lagging issues, because like every few seconds it feels like the game hangs for a split second, and it's super frustrating. But even when I had the browser closed, it still did it, so I don't think I can do anything about that. It's really weird. It's just something about the computer does not like me doing both live streaming gameplay and also playing World of Warcraft, even though nothing's maxing out my system resources from what I can tell. So it doesn't make any sense.
Curious.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, go on.
No, it's okay. But to kind of summarize the story of Thrall and finding the other orcs and like being like, we're gonna live off the land, we're gonna, we're gonna work hard, we're gonna grow our own food, we're gonna find our own resources, we're not gonna take from anyone. And that was really hard because like there was a whole fucking forest right above them, like super rich trees, super nutrient soil, but the elves like had already claimed that land, and that the elves had been on Azeroth for like centuries, like before humans even existed. I shouldn't say centuries, I mean like eons, because one fucking story arc, like the night elves were like, 3 night elves were like 5,000 years old, and then the story jumps to modern day, which is 10,000 years later. So huge shit. Like humans didn't exist at that point, which is really interesting concept to say that humans didn't exist 10,000 years ago. Because there wasn't really much evolution with humans. It was like the Titans were like, I want to create a human. But yeah, so, they really just stuck themselves in this dusty, red, barren desert and, had come across the Tauren and some trolls along the way. And, Cairn Bloodhoof, the Tauren chieftain, was like, I respect you, Thrall. You got a good head on your shoulders. I'm going to teach you how to be a leader, because he was already the leader of his own people.
I respect you, Thrall. You give some good head.
And Thrall was like, well, man, Thrall's only like 20 years old at this point. And like orcs and humans kind of have similar lifespans. So he's like, he's like us. He's a fucking millennial. He's like, I don't know fuck all about leading people, but here I am. Broke a bunch of people out of jail, and like we're trying to get our own land. And
True, Cronin.
But yeah, so came across Cairn Bloodhoof's like, you got my vote.
I mean, she basically just explained the whole plot of like the Warcraft movie so far. Well, half of it at least.
No. The entirety of the Warcraft movie, because...
Well, the orc half.
Well...
Because it kind of half and half focused on the orcs and the humans.
It didn't focus on the humans at all. It focused on Khadgar. Khadgar and Medivh.
Yeah.
But as far as you know, King Liam? Liane?
I don't believe so, Moth Girl. I think it was...
No, it takes place in the same universe, but they changed a lot of it because they were trying to condense... essentially a game, like a game's worth, which is like well over like 8 hours of content, into a 1.5 hour movie, and really they should have spread it out more, like the Hobbit movies or something. Yeah, they should have. I like to put it's the same universe, but it's not strictly canon. It's the same universe, but they basically dummied it down for non-gamers. But yeah, and then, so I mean that's kind of about the story of Alien Orcs as it is. There's different, okay, so there's alternate realities as well, because Draenor became the Outlands as it continued to crumble away, there were some orcs that stayed there that were still true, but they ended up, it was kind of like the sister clan to the Frostwolf. It was like a smaller clan, I guess, but like Thrall's grandmother was in it. Just gets a little confusing. I think they adopted the Frostwolf clan in, being like, hey, you didn't drink the demon blood either? Same hat. So like you go to Outlands, you get to meet some of those orcs and stuff like that, and then like kind of partner up with them, and they're like, oh hey, that's what we're doing now. And then of course there's still a lot of the demon orcs too that have continued to drink the demon blood, and they're like way far gone, like super big tusks, they got spikes growing out of their shoulders and their backs, like glowing red eyes, like they're like far gone. But at some point there's a split in the timeline where the orcs don't drink the demon blood, and that is the expansion of Warlords of Draenor, where you get to go to Draenor shortly after that time. So it's kind of like 30 years in the past. Oh, of course the red orcs were rad. And like, dude, do you remember seeing like all the like the demon elves? Dude, they were so fucking sexy. When we finally got flying and I was able to manage to get on top of that one plateau in like fucking Outlands, see like all these like fell elves, I was like, damn, I want to be a fell elf.
More like rad orcs.
Honestly, that's how I read it the first time. I read the rad orcs were rad.
Anyway.
So yeah, that's about as much as I could condense the story with still some rambling because it's not like I really had much time to prepare that one.
Sorry, I'll stop.
They just want to see you play but hear me talk.
That's fair.
Oh no, the fell elves were in Burning Crusade. Oh,
shit.
sorry, Moth. I thought you knew.
Oh god. Okay. Oh.
I don't remember red orcs in Warcraft 3 though. I mean, I know that there was like some like dusty like brownish orcs, and those were like the Maghar orcs, but God, how long was I talking already?
You think I time these things?
No, but timestamps. I can scroll up.
That's true.
Oh, it was about like 25 minutes. That wasn't too bad. I've done way worse. Seriously, guys, like I'll start talking to Tony about something, and I'm like, oh my god, you don't know about this? And he's like, why would I fucking know about this, you nerd?
I don't say that.
He thinks it because, like, Jesus Christ. I mean, I've only been playing Warcraft for, like, again, 14 to 15 years of my life, basically growing up with the story. And it's just been the last... Really, it's just the last 2 expansions that haven't, like, super wowed me or surprised me or anything. Legion was pretty cool, but I struggled with it because of the level scaling. So everything is always the same level as you, unless you manage to find a higher level area. But once you get to that area and then out level it, everything's still the same level as you, which made traveling as a DPS priest who was trying to be spec'd for raids not good to handle mobs on your own. It was deadly and terrifying and awful, and I died so many times those first few levels. But Suramar was so fucking pretty.
I haven't gotten to do anything in Suramar yet.
Dude, the storyline for Suramar was so good. I loved it, and it's very reminiscent of one of the stories. What am I thinking of with the Drow? Do you remember the stories that Melodious?
Drizzt?
Huh?
Drizzt?
Yes. There was like Drow, and then they were like, fuck.
Oh, hey, it's King Bangladesh.
All I can think of is Drow. It was like some sort of like D&D story-based book, and there was like this huge... I think you're right saying Driss. That sounds familiar.
Drizzt.
Sure. I've never seen it spelled. But anyway, like there's a lot of characters that are reminiscent in that story, even in fact being like named after them. But there's like this whole like liberation.
I think Milo was reading a lot of those, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's the same book, then that's...
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so Suramar is like heavily based off of that, with some
Tweaks.
with some variations to its own story.
No, Cronim, you cannot be RP. Yeah, do you think? Huh, you know, it's a lot easier to hunt for invisible tigers when your threat range is not, like, pulling in everything else around you.
And also, you can see everything that's stealthed because you're so overpowered.
I still have to, like, look very carefully for it.
Oh, by the way, you might want to, like, do all your low leveling stuff soon, because once they drop the expansion, every zone, like, you can level entirely in Duratar if you wanted. 1 to 120. Well, I guess 1 to 60 now. But, like, everything is level scaling.
Huh.
Everything's going to be level scaling, so there is going to be no
Wait,
visiting
like,
old zones.
I thought they were going to keep it how they have it right now, where, like, there's still, like, caps at each zone.
They made it sound like if you want to level up entirely in this area, you can. I'll have to look more into it, but they made it sound like every zone is going to be level scaling. So if you want to level up entirely on the continent of Northrend, you can do it.
Interesting.
1 to max.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I'm not super thrilled about that idea, because it's going to make it hard for, like, people to go back and do things they missed.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean, it sounds cool in concept, but I could see where, like, troubles come in with feeling like there's not really any real sense of, like, progression. Like, I don't know. I like the ability to come back to early areas like this and just absolutely wreck face.
oh, Moth Girl, now that I'm kind of catching up through the chat, because if I looked at chat while I was talking, I would get distracted and then suddenly I would, like, stop all thought. But to answer your question about the orcs cutting down some of the trees in Warcraft 3, yes, they did. I think that was before they had signed a treaty with the elves. Because I know in modern Warcraft, well, or rather in classic Warcraft, Thrall basically signed a peace treaty with them that, like, we won't trespass on your land, because it was, like, so sacred to them. Oh, excuse me, I keep burping. So in Warcraft 3, like, there was probably a lot of those shenanigans, but by the time they get to that, I mean, there's also Warsong Gulch, which is like which is a battle arena of that border between the elves and the orcs, and there's constant fighting there. So I'm not really sure how that lore goes into play. It's probably just like, oh, you stepped on my land, because it's a capture the flag game in actuality. So there's probably orcs and elves going behind their leaders' backs, trying to steal resources from each other. Maybe that's how that plays in via lore, I guess. But Garrosh totally fucks that up once he becomes war chief, and, like, there's just, like, elves pinned dead against a tree and shit, and it was fucked up.
F.
I still haven't read the books from I read Cataclysm's books. I haven't read, what came after Cataclysm? Pandaria. I haven't read Pandaria's books. And anything past that.
I haven't read any books.
I kind of just stopped reading.
I don't know what a book is. Bagheera.
Oh, that's right. The Frozen Throne campaign did have the demon orcs. Because it was, for a short time, all about Illidan.
Warcraft expansions really do be like, who's the flavor of the week main character this time? Is it Thrall or Illidan? Flip the coin.
Chronom, I don't think you missed anything. I was just kind of catching up through chat because I apparently can't read and brain dump at the same time. Or info dump, rather. So I was just kind of looking at kind of what I missed. Prelich Arthas. I mean, yeah. Because I'm just kind of remembering the parts where he was like already starting to get influenced by the Lich King and all of that, and I'm like, he was a dick. Let's burn the whole town down. The grain is infected. You don't know if they're gonna become zombies. Jesus, dude. And that's when the light abandoned him.
Zombie grain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the demons
Avoid wheat and wheat byproducts.
The demons infected the grain and was spreading. Did you know that the whole scourge was a demon creation? So of course when, you know, certain liches and undead creations were like no longer wanting to listen and or serve the demons, then the demons started having to turn against their own creation. I mean, of course he was right, but, you know, he turned against his mentor and his best friend and, you know, killed everyone and then ended up going down that whole path of darkness and tried to kill Muradin. And Muradin said, "Not on my watch, I'm gonna go into a coma." And I realize this probably isn't total nonsense to everyone.
Hear, hear. Howdy, Paranormal. Welcome back. How you doing? Thanks for dropping in. You just missed Ash's big Warcraft lore info dump.
Yeah, I talked for like 25 minutes straight.
Nice. How swole did you get? Well, that's good. You better be. Heard a bit of it. Computer was loading. Gotcha. Nice, nice. The swoliest. Hell yeah. Ooh, I almost missed that. I was trying to do exercising and stuff for a little while. I stopped at some point. I forget why. Well, I still exercise, but I don't really maintain as much of a routine nowadays as I did.
You should go back to your runs every day. When you were like still working and wouldn't run. I feel like it's a good way to keep you or Moth Girl can redeem some squats.
True. I still gotta see if I can set up like a screen notification for that.
Isn't that what my job is?
Well, like 2, 3, 4.
You're bending your knees too far forward. You're not doing a proper squat.
6. What?
Like that.
7. Ooh.
Yeah, feel that?
I feel my kneecaps.
You're supposed to be feeling a lot more in like the thighs and stuff.
Yeah, that's not where I'm feeling it. My joints. Ass to grass. See, if I try to do that, I feel like Ash is going to yell at me. Because I have poor form.
I mean, you do have poor form.
Save the trees, hips below the knees. Is that how environmentalism works? I do your squats right? Transmute your ass into grass. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know why my kneecaps hated that so much. Get all the gym apparel ads. It's a partial quote from one of my faves. Gotcha. What was that? Oh. Ooh, Funky Town. That's a nice pair of gloves. Your quads are tight, that's why. Happens when you sit. Yeah, true enough. I feel like I was standing for a good chunk of today, though, because of work. I don't know.
Yeah, but like, one day's not gonna make a difference.
Like, yeah, true enough. Same thing happens to me. F. Oh, shit. Was that all of... Oh, was that all of the Stranglethorn quests? Oh, is that all was missing?
You got an achievement?
Yeah.
It's not all of them, but it's like the main storyline.
Funky Town. Okay.
Did you ever become a pirate?
Pick on the pirate?
Become a pirate?
Become a pirate. I think so.
Oh,
but I don't think that was...
That's Southern Stranglethorn.
Yeah, Cape of
anyway.
Stranglethorn.
I forgot they separated Stranglethorn into 2 sections, the same way they did with the Barrens. I still don't get that. I mean, I get because of, like, the cataclysm that, like, ripped the planet asunder and things like that. But, like, why do we suddenly have a north and a south? There's not even, like, people that, like, properly govern the area.
Ah, Nagrand. To
Wait.
Outland we go.
Why do I sound like I'm calling Jump from the Heavens? Oh, is there
'cause
an
of-
echo from your mic?
Probably.
Do you have the setting on that,
Oh, hang on. Okay, yeah, so here's a question. Okay, so this is my secondary mic setting that doesn't capture like as much surrounding noise. Am I still audible like this? Or am I too quiet? Because I know when I record like this in Audacity, the waveform is fucking tiny. Quieter but clearer? Okay. What if I...
What about the third setting?
The third setting, honestly, it doesn't seem to be that much of a departure from the first... Yeah, too quiet. How's this one? Ash, say some stuff?
Some stuff. I mean, I was kind of projecting my voice. I am talking a lot louder than I usually do because I can already feel a bit of a strain on my throat. Only because, hey, I don't talk to people because I'm at home all the time. And Tony ignores me, guys. Tony ignores me. So less echoey, but still there. Yeah, I do feel like I'm projecting a lot more than usual. I can try and talk quieter. And hopefully that'll help. Rather than me just, like, loudly talking everywhere. Feels like I'm like kind of like being stabbed in the throat just very lightly, just because like I don't talk that much. I haven't been driving, so I like I don't sing a lot lately. It's really quiet in this house. I talk to the cats. They don't talk much back.
Okay, which one is Outlands? Don't remember which one is Outlands. None of these are Outlands, are they?
No,
What the fuck is this?
we don't have portals to the Outlands. You gotta.
Oh, I gotta go through the gate. Wait, no, I thought there was a thing that gets me to, the city.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's,
It was in Dalaran, but they got rid of the portals in Dalaran.
Oh, wait. What if,
I
okay.
don't know if the Shatra portal still exists. Oh, would it be, you're thinking where the dungeon is?
Yeah, the underground one.
It might be. I haven't been down there since they added that portal room.
Yeah. Let's see. I feel like I remember it being down here.
Yeah. For a short while it was.
Oh, wait, portal.
No,
Wait, no, that's a dungeon.
That's a dungeon. It's gonna be to
Over
the
here?
left. Yeah, in over there in the tent maybe. Nope, that's the exit. It should have been in that tent, or in the one on the lower level. Drop down a floor. Is there a tent down there?
It's a portal trainer.
That's where it would have been inside that tent.
F.
So they've changed it.
Wait, what's that? Nothing.
Which is weird because if they're trying to move all the portals around, why did they keep the cataclysm portals up on that higher bluff?
Oh, fuck if I know.
Ooh, wait, try inside there. That little
Yeah.
tent. No. That tent right next to where you're at. No,
This
no,
one?
no. To your right.
This one?
I don't know. You spun around really fast. It was the one right near the dungeon.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think it might be gone.
So you'll have to take the Zeppelin to Stranglethorn
Joy.
and then fly to the right to get to the Blasted Lands.
Love that. Love that for me.
Blasted Lands, or was it? Yeah, the Blasted Lands. And then pop in through the portal there, because I don't know if the Shatra portal still exists. I know there's portals to Ogrimmar from Shatra,
Lovely.
but that sounded like a whole fucking mess of nonsense to you guys.
What I still want to know is why the fuck is all of my stuff like you see my tip ticker up there? It's like all sorts of jittery and jumpy, and I don't understand why.
I mean, Warcraft is a pretty draining game.
I mean, I guess, but again, like if I look at the fucking task manager, it's like, oh, you're only using up like half of your system resources. Nothing's maxed out. It's fine, but obviously something's not right.
Do you still have Firefox open?
No. I don't get it. It's annoying. Oh well. Oh shit.
I thought of a wonderful present for you.
Paranormal Playwright, thank you so very fucking much for the tier 1 subscription gifted to Viperius. Super appreciated, my dude. Thank you.
You might want to move Riot's name.
Oh, yeah, I do need to do that. Hang on. I can fix it. I can fix pair admins around here. Oh yeah, I was helping Para fix up some permissions stuff on a server earlier.
Oh, okay.
Can't fucking grab the. Let me grab the text, please. Ah. All right, I'll just find it then in my list of sources. God. Okay. Click and drag. Click and drag, baby.
Riot's gonna be pissed that he did all that work and, like,
There
you
we
know, already 2/3 of the way down with his health.
There we go. There we go. We're good. Yeah. So the story behind the. I appreciate your vote of confidence. Story behind that. So last stream, one of my other friends, Tom, did a bunch of like gifted subs and stuff. Well, let me rewind a little bit actually. So that bar you see on the bottom is a Twitch add-on called Stream Boss, where basically, one viewer is set to be the boss character essentially of the stream, and they can heal their HP up to a maximum of like 2,000 through like donations and subscriptions and stuff, and other people can take their hit points down by doing those same actions, by like, you know, giving bits, donos, subs, new follows will chip a little bit of health away, and whoever strikes the killing blow, and takes down, the rest of however much health is, they become the new stream boss. So what happened last time was, I believe Cronin was the stream boss for like a long while, and then Tom came in and threw in a bunch of gifted subs. What none of us realized was that when you do a gift subscription, the stream boss credit
Cronin wasn't the boss. Yoshi was.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Yoshi was the last boss. Yeah. Anyway.
I think Cronin was like the first boss, like for quite a while.
Yeah, Cronin was for a long while. Yeah. What none of us realized was that for gifted subs, the stream boss like credit does not go to the person who gifted the subs, but rather the person who received the sub. Plot twist. So, as like the last person to, and see, I don't remember if Barry, you're the new one.
Yeah, it was me.
Okay. Yeah, as the last one to have received a gifted sub to take down the rest of the HP, Ash became the new stream boss, despite not actually doing any of this stuff on her end.
I didn't do shit, and I was the boss.
Yeah.
Isn't that how bosses usually work?
Huh.
That was probably a nerdy laugh. Sorry, guys.
What was I saying?
I was boss for not doing shit.
Yeah. Okay. And so I felt bad because like none of us realized that's how that was gonna do the thing. So I now have Tom's username in place of the quote unquote proper stream boss. So that's that on that.
Yeah, and there was like 10 minutes of shenanigans of Tony trying to like.
Oh my god.
Trying to knock me down from power, and then try and like fake it so that like it should have been like Riot's name there.
Yeah.
And then screwed it up, and then he became the boss for a while. And then for some reason he's like, oh, I'll just put a little text box over, and for some reason it switched back to me.
Yeah.
It didn't seem to like the hypothetical.
It was real weird. Are you sure that I need to get to the Blasted Lands through here?
Zoom out. Zoom out. Yes. You fly to that one. To the
This one?
to the right.
To the right. Oh! The Dark Portal. Wait, what? What the
You're
fuck?
on a little peninsula.
What the fuck? Since when was it?
It's always
Oh.
been there.
Oh, fuck me.
It's on Eastern Kingdoms.
I forgot that I'm not on Kalimdor.
Hey, you want to know something really fucking nerdy?
What's that?
Me and Amber used to quiz ourselves on how much we would remember what the maps looked like when we were between periods of playing, because like we would just sit there and art together. So like we would draw each other's characters and stuff like that. And wait, no, do not guillotine me. Let them eat cake. Anyway, yeah, we were like really fucking nerdy because we would just sit there and like quiz each other. And Amber was like asking me questions on like where, she was like, wait, that doesn't make sense. Where is this located? And I was like, wait, hang on. And I grabbed a piece of paper and I drew out some of the location, because she's like, that doesn't make sense. And I was like, yeah, it does, because we're here, and then you have to go here, and then this event happened over here. And she's like, oh, okay, that made sense. And then she started quizzing me to try and see how much of the map I could draw, and I drew more than 90% of it pretty accurately, and I don't know if I should be proud about that.
Meanwhile, I'm over here like the only failing grade I ever got in high school was fucking social studies geography.
Oh, don't worry. Real life geography, I'm shit at. But hand me some game lore and like I can draw you a map. Well, at least in Warcraft. Because again, I've only put so much of my fucking life into this game. That probably could have been better spent to other things. But here I am.
These guys really just don't give a shit about me digging around in their stuff right now.
Are they like level 30?
Yes.
And you're like level... Oh,
Fif-
right. You're level 60 now.
Yeah.
I was like, aren't you like 120? Ugh, the level scaling is like messed me up too much.
Oh yeah, I do need to get back to Yuminiki at some point. Oh, I always love getting 2 in a row. Same spot. So satisfying.
That's like the best thing.
Yeah.
I love when the archaeology circles are nice and small. It really sucks when they're like spread through like several mobs of enemies though.
Oh god, yeah.
It's the worst. And you're like, why is it so big? And you're like, I have to run 3 miles to get to the next marker. Honestly, I loved the archaeology aspect in the game. That was the coolest shit. Like, I was reading up on like every piece I would get. It was good.
It's a nice extra thing to do.
I mean, it was a nice touch because, like, I feel like through a lot of it, they have to explain the story, like the cultures of characters through like a lot of small things, like quests and the environment and the occasional books that you come across or scrolls. But like, you're not really gonna get a whole lot of lore from quests because a lot of it was like, go kill 10 of these lions and bring me their pelts. You're not gonna get much lore from that. But when they added in that aspect of archaeology to like learn about like the night elves and the trolls and how much their stories interconnect, because the night elves were trolls and they evolved like a fucking million years ago. They just like branched off, and then the elves branched off into multiple categories. And like just like learning like how a lot of this stuff was like all connected through and shit was like so cool. Yeah, evolved in quotations. They found the magic of a moon goddess and
Deathwing stuck in a tree.
and eventually shed their tusks somehow. Yeah, trolls and demons have never intertwined anywhere in the story. Suddenly they lose their tusks, they get all bougie and shit, and suddenly they think they're so cool and fancy. Summoning demons and shit, causing a maelstrom, you know.
Look at Deathwing flapping his wings with this funky ass beat.
Honestly, Paranormal, like, so much of Warcraft's story, I was talking about this earlier, so much of Warcraft's story has been kind of, like, ripped and restitched from, like, other stories, so a lot of mythology from real stuff has made it in here, and a lot of, like, D&D and Lord of the Rings, and, like, a lot of that stuff has made it in here, so... But at the same time, it kind of like just makes my nerdy little heart light up, because like the whole Wrath of the Lich King expansion, when it was like the Virkroll and stuff, there was like so much like Nordic mythology there. I'm sorry if you guys heard that weird squick. My tongue just squeaked. That felt weird. Anyway, yeah, there was like so much like Nordic mythology there that I was like, I mean, part of it, but a lot of parts of WoW has been straight up ripped from something. Like I was saying, Ice Crown Citadel, all the Virkroll and things like that, taken from Nordic mythology. Pandaria was taken from a lot of mainly Chinese, but some Japanese mythologies as well.
You fighting hell yeah.
Leave her be. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Stop saying it as hell yeah.
Wait a minute, this is the wrong portal.
Uh-oh. You just entered the daddy orc portal.
You've now entered
The daddy orc dungeon.
the daddy zone.
Helga, no!
Okay. Hang on. Hang the fuck. Hold the fuck up. Hold me. Wait a second. Okay. So this takes me back to Orgrimmar. So if I go boop. Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, that's gonna take you back to the portal room,
What the?
where it'll lead you to back to.
Shatrath!
Wait, I thought you looked at all those.
I thought I did too.
Watch it take you to Shatra's version in Draenor.
Well, at least I got some archaeology out of it.
Oh, I missed the ghost dinosaur. Yeah, people can have ghost dinosaurs as like pets or companions for like smaller pets. Never played this game at all. What do you think so far? Especially from all the shit you've heard me spout out. The glowing chandelier. I know I say this a little late, but I got quite a delay on my stream. Oh no, we got another RuneScaper.
I literally said this earlier in the stream, but I am interested in trying the new RuneScape Classic, which sounds like an oxymoron. But you know, because I was also a RuneScaper back in middle school.
It's either one or the other.
Where the fuck is Hemet?
Oh, don't do Hammett's quest.
I'm just doing his stuff to get the achievement done.
No.
I
That
already
fucker can burn.
I already did one of the 3 lines while you were going over the
You
history of orcs.
betray me. I purposely avoid his quest lines in each expansion because Hemet Nessingwary can get fucked.
Ash is passionate.
His whole thing is just the hunt. Like, at least, like, all the quest givers are like, hey, our village is starving. Go kill 20 of these things and bring it back so we cannot starve. And you're like, yeah, sure. But, like, Hemet Nessingwary is, of course, based off of fucking, what's the actual guy's name?
Oh, fuck if I know. Ah, what? Get out of here. Is this fucking Saitama? Hang on a sec. Oh my god, literally it is. Look at his name.
Oh, he's a monk too, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yep.
and well, hang on. Let's see if his... Yeah, look at him. Holy shit. You know what? I respect the hustle. Let's see if his colors come back. I respect the fucking hustle.
He's white, though, not yellow.
What? He's yellow on my screen.
Oh,
I don't know if
okay.
he's...
Nope, I see it. There was like it was like a ghosty version where like his whole outfit was white. I didn't.
You know what? I'm not even mad. That was funny. I just got fucking One Punch Man, legitimately.
Let's see.
Cool.
Okay, so Hemet Nessingwary is an anagram of the author Ernest Hemingway. Which is like, that's the dude that was like going on like all those expeditions and stuff. American journalist, novelist, short story writer, sportsman, economical and understated style, blah, blah, blah. Didn't he do like a bunch of hunting and stuff? I feel like Wikipedia's not gonna like summarize exactly like.
Remember that time was an SMT MMO? I don't, honestly. I feel like I remember that being mentioned in another place recently, but I don't know. He's like known to be a man's man, as in like gay or like.
No, but like a manly man.
Okay.
Like guns and
What?
cigars and, I think.
I'm just. It's vague phrasing. What do you want from me? Uber alpha man, dude. I see. I mean, okay, but think about this. What's manlier than one man? Two men. Eh? Why do you think I'm bisexual? Because you're cool.
Yeah, you are thinking of Oscar Wilde.
Wait, I'm thinking of Oscar Wilde.
As in gay?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't. Look, I can't keep track of the gay list. The A list, gay list.
But he was like a gay icon.
I don't know, fuck all about Oscar Wilde. I know about Oscar Tame.
Your music being kind of piano plucky sounds vaguely Harry Potter-ish.
That gives me deja vu.
I keep catching like certain notes where it's like the do 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 do.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's on Wikipedia somewhere, Moth Girl. The list of the gays. This list is incomplete. You can help by expanding it. Always love that when I see that notification on like lists of natural disasters or terror attacks or etc. Like, don't like that.
But yeah, anyway, short story long, Hammett Nessingwary is fucking garbage, and he pretends to be your buddy, but he's like, we're hunting for the sport of it, sport. And you're like, fuck you, stop killing all these endangered animals. Stop making me kill all these endangered animals. I'm abandoning your quest, you monster.
Ash Angie.
Grr.
Grr.
I showed Raven the picture of Rose in the box, and she called her a perfect meowple.
Meowple.
And
yeah.
Pepper's a fresh meowple too.
So, I haven't shown you guys what I did with my keyboard lights yet. So I've got the funky.
Talked about it last time.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, with the new stuff that I added at the top.
I don't know. Here, if we turn the light out, it might show up a bit
Oh,
better
that
on
might
camera.
help, actually. Yeah. Okay. So, oh no, I'm gonna get size hum. I'll just let it happen, honestly, at this point.
It might as well happen.
Yeah. Anyway, y'all got to enjoy that. Hang on. Let me do this real quick. So yeah, I've got the fancy like Razer keyboard, that lets you like set different like lighting effects and stuff. So I did, and I don't know how well this comes through on stream.
Turn down your light setting
Oh yeah, that might be.
so it's not washing out the colors.
There we go.
I think it's showing up fairly well.
Yeah. So, trans rights for my main setup. And I initially just had that as like the whole thing, but I had this like rogue extra row of stuff at the top. So I was like, oh, I can do more. So I got the you can't see my finger kind of very well here. I got rainbow going from here. I've got, oh yeah, no. And then that cuts off. I've got the non-binary colors here. As best as I could. And I got the bi flag tiny teeny up over here. In support of others and also me.
Light.
Light. And also light. Fuck.
And sleepy kitties that are all now blinded. Hi. Oh, don't bite.
So yeah, I am... Oh, Kitty! Hey! Yes. Eddie, I don't know if you've seen her yet. This is one of our newer kitties. Pepper.
Oh my god, did you just blank out on her name?
Yes, I'm tired. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's Pepper.
And Stormy's slightly out of shot.
Yeah, slightly off screen is our current longest term baby.
Just reading those two together. Unforgivable. I love her.
It's Storm. Look at this snuggly bean.
She is plump and lovable and extra snuggly.
So fucking snuggly.
Got you.
Uh-oh.
This is Pepper.
Storm looks concerned.
Pepper doesn't like to be held just yet.
Storm is breathing so hard.
So does Pepper. They don't really get along too well.
Meanwhile, Streamlabs like what you're seeing. Do you like cats?
Subscribe for more cats.
And then Rose is around somewhere.
She is on the other side. Watch out. Watch out. Run through. Sleepy little nugget.
Doing her heckin' concern. Alright, where's my body? Here.
Oh, don't cry at me.
That sounds like a Rose cat. You guys ready for third baby? Littlest baby? It's Rose.
Baby. A potato. Oh, don't hide. A little baby who likes to slap Tony a lot. Okay, come on, calm down.
Look at that baby. Oh, you're so precious. Why did that? Oh, because I adjusted it for the live scene, not for, hang on a sec. I gotta do a... There we go.
No, don't play with my pajama pants. Come on, back up here.
Anyway, so that's cats.
Yeah, we just gave Rosie a new middle name. And I was thinking Rosie May. And I was like, yeah, that sounds pretty cute. And my mom really took off with that one, like, Rosie may be in trouble. Rosie may be getting on the counter. Anyway, so that's cats. Basically.
Except adorable and not horrifying.
NTBD?
No titties been done.
Oh.
Not to be dramatic, but I would die for that animal. Now I get it.
Gotcha. Oh, see, I didn't even see the next one. I was like, that squeak's such a heckin' concern.
I thought those were just more key smashes. I'll be real with you.
No, she just has a really kitteny squeak. Like, they told us that she was a year old when we got her, but she was like 5 pounds, and now she's like already 7 pounds and more of an adult stage. Like, normally by like 1 year they're like pretty grown, and she was still pretty small. So she's somewhere around a year old and very kittenish. And Pepper, the black one, was a mama cat. Her babies were all adopted when by the time that we found her. So she's a big mama. She's heavy. That's why I'm out of breath. She's so heavy. She's heavy and she struggles a lot, so it really wears me out. But I'm trying to get her used to like being held and being handled because she's very, very shy. We're thinking that she was probably abused because she was like a stray, so we don't know if she had like a previous owner, but it was like black cat out in the wild. People probably weren't too friendly. She doesn't really have like scars or anything like that. Maybe some brain damage, and she's being really doofus right now. Do you see her head sticking through the door?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I don't know how we managed to convince my parents to let us get 2 more cats at the same time. I don't know how I pulled that one off, guys. But we have 2 more cats and 3 whole headaches. But I would not change it for anything. Although I still want to go back and adopt Tigger. He needs a home.
Wait, was it Tigger or Tiger? I thought it was Tiger.
Oh, it might have been Tiger. Sorry, my grandpa had a cat named Tigger. But yeah, Tiger. He still needs a home, even if he's bitey. He was so lovable. I want him. Even Dad wants him.
Yeah.
He just was like, I just want to go back and get that cat. I was like, yeah, let's do it.
How do I fill in this bit here?
Snake or a lizard? I think I'd sooner want a lizard only because I would want other animals and I wouldn't want the snake accidentally harming someone, or maybe not accidentally. Like I feel like a lizard is less likely to look at another animal and think that's my dinner, unless if it's a baby mouse. Like a bearded dragon or one of those what are those really big ones? Not the Komodo dragons, but like
Monitor lizard?
Yeah. Big boy.
Interior crocodile alligator.
Yeah, less likely to eat roommates kind of pet.
I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
Maybe an iguana. I wouldn't say no to an iguana. I like leopard geckos too. They're so cute.
Matt's leopard geckos are so good.
I didn't know Matt had leopard geckos.
Oh, yeah.
I just remember he had the bearded dragon that he set on my foot one time, and I was like, oh, friend suddenly appears.
You know what? Actually, I could be mistaken. Yeah, I thought I remembered.
He had bearded dragon. Well, at least the time that we were hanging out at his house. I don't know about like maybe when you guys were younger, but we were talking about the one that lives in Tiburon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, leopard geckos are like the very round friends, whereas like the bearded dragon is like the one that had like the spiky face and had a very dragony face. And
Yeah.
what's a blue-tongued skink? I love him, the little blue blep.
There we go.
Babe, let's get one.
Oh, goodness. I remember when I was younger, I was interested in getting a turtle. Never happened, though.
Mom probably won't let us ever have a turtle while we're living here.
Sure.
Because she talks about how much they stink all the time.
Yeah, I remember that.
This is a leopard gecko.
They're cute.
They're very cute. Paranormal, I'm gonna be real with you. I read your statement backwards. I thought you said as a chameleon, I really wanted a kid. And I was like trying to process that for a while. So I kind of just been sitting here quietly, like staring at that sentence, trying to understand.
As a chameleon woman.
Oh God, I just heard my laugh echo through my laptop and now I kind of want to die. That was horrible.
You're fine.
Are my laughs always this like dumb and ugly?
You're fine.
No, it sounds bad.
Oh, jeez.
I haven't socialized with people, so like actually reflecting on what I sound like hasn't really been a thing. I mean, because like it's you. I can always be open or dumb around you, but
Sure.
like other people do not perceive me.
That's a moth girl mood. Trademark.
Right? Man, the girls really don't like being on camera. Now everyone left the room.
F. Well, Pepper's here.
Peps.
I suppose I'm among the minority here, because like one thing that I've said more frequently lately is that like one of the few things that I actually like about being AMAB is my voice. You know, I don't really have any like dysphoria in that sense, you know. I like how I sound. Maybe that's self-absorbed. I don't know. But
Not really.
I gotta find something to be happy about with me, you know?
I don't think it's a bad thing to like how you sound. I just
True, Eddie.
I mean, yeah. I mean, for the 8 years that I've known you, you've been playing around, you've been, you know, flexing your vocal cord muscles and, you know, having fun making voiceovers for things, where I feel like you doing dumb, silly things so much has helped you learn to love your voice, maybe?
Maybe. And this is the part of the stream where I, from this point onward, talk like Castiel.
5 minutes in, you're gonna get a sore throat.
Oh, I
Falling
doubt.
down.
I don't doubt that. Dean, we have to find Emmett Nessing where we gotta kill some innocent wild animals. We gotta get achievements. Dean, we gotta do it so you can fuck my butt. Come on, Dean. Where are we going?
I'm pretty... do you remember when you did that? Because I'm pretty sure I was pre Castiel voice.
God, I don't remember, to be honest with you. It's funny, too, because the origin of that was before I even started watching Supernatural. That was before I fucking knew a thing about Supernatural. Because that originated when I did my Tumblr, the movie.
Yeah, and everyone's like,
post.
oh my god, Castiel's
Yeah,
here.
and
you're
I'm like, who the fuck is Castiel?
Misha Collins.
And then I milked that for all it was worth, baby.
And then your fandom just went crashing and burning to the ground. Your fame.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of that, yes, Tumblr shit the bed. I shit the bed because I just kind of stopped doing things for a while. I don't know.
I mean,
Where the fuck is Hemet?
honestly, Moth, a lot of it's just going to involve vocal training. Like, Tony doing his girl voice has been horrible, but I've been, like, kind of coaching him, like, no, girls don't sound that powdery and soft, you know, and then, you know, kind of, like, coax him to do a more normal sounding voice. And
There is actually an interesting YouTube channel I found recently that I've been tuning into now and then called Trans Voice Lessons, that like she gives like a whole ass like dissertation on like the biology and like mechanics of like your vocal folds and stuff, and how to like modify how you produce sound and stuff. It's really fascinating, actually. And I pull it up and kind of, you know, practice along now and then because I'm interested. The problem is I don't think I'd be able to manage a state where I could fluidly just speak as I do, but then also flip on girl mode if I wanted to. I don't think that's something that I'm capable of.
I mean,
or that most people would be capable of, really.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I don't think I'll ever be able to do a guy voice that actually sounds legit like a normal human guy ever, unless I start taking testosterone.
Right.
Because my voice is way too femme.
Fuck is that?
I mean, honestly, I would love like one of those androgynous voices. Because I feel like with the voice I have, I need to be like, especially in this, being in this field of like the Twitch gaming sort of scene, I feel like I should be like putting my hair in pigtails, wearing lots of foundation and blush, and being super cute, and trying to just milk you guys for all it's worth.
You ready for me to milk you guys?
Damn it, you interrupted me. But I mean, like, I sometimes like I try to pitch my voice lower, but like it's gonna sound dumb. At least
I'm looking
to
this
me.
up.
But what are you looking for?
Where the fuck Hemet is? Hemet, Nessingwary, Nagrand. Same brain cell. Oh yeah, bud. Guiton Gang's been pretty cool about being like, yeah, I'm a girl, my voice is deep, fuck you, I'm not changing it. True. I haven't really watched, like, any of Guiton's stuff in... I can never remember how that's pronounced, actually. Gushin. I always mix up the position of the I. Yeah.
I'm like squinting at it. I'm like, that's how you pronounce Guiton?
Did she? Oh, shit. Huh. Gutian. Okay. Yeah, I've still been following her vaguely on Twitter. Oh, so you're probably gonna hate hearing this, Eddie, but honestly, and I don't know if you saw my post, but I finally just went and unfollowed Peter Coffin and Angie Speaks, because I'm so tired of all the leftist infighting, and like I feel like 90% of the shit of that stuff that I see is coming from them. Like, unfollow all of left's Twitter. Honestly, I consider it sometimes. Like, within one day, Angie invoking Vosh again to like stir up shit, and Peter calling Dan Olsen a cunt was kind of the last straw for me for those two. And I'm like, look, I like your content, but oh my god, you guys are actually kind of like insufferable sometimes. So I'm just like, okay, I'm done with this. I don't know.
Just be like me and just don't have a Twitter. Delete your Twitter.
But where else? I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say, where else am I gonna like interact with like the voice acting community and stuff? But from what I'm hearing, like once you actually start getting deeper into the community, some of that's a lot pretty toxic too. So I'm like, what do I do? You know, it's all a mess.
How many popular voice actors have we learned about that have like fucked around with like minors and God. Like other shit and like sexual misconduct?
It's a tragedy, frankly. Algorithms and weird and merciful. When I turned off post notifications for them, I stopped seeing them on the timeline. I don't even do like post notifications for like anybody. Honestly, that's too much. I deal with too many notifications on my phone as is from like the various Discord servers I'm in. Oh my god.
What were you supposed to tell me?
I don't remember what did you tell me, Eddie? I'm drawing a blank. About Carrie. I vaguely feel like we had a discussion involving that name, but I'm absolutely drawing a blank. You can't see right now, but you know that GIF of that one actor guy, and he's got like all the different like calculus equations floating around him in like chalk. That's me right now, trying to remember what conversation we had. Misato, the voice actress. I've still got nothing. Was this something we talked about on stream or something, or was this in like DMs? I don't know. I feel bad because I feel like I've forgotten something that I shouldn't have. DMs?
Yes. No.
Only on Twitter for the anime titty, honestly. I could not care about anything else to be found. You know what? Honestly, that's probably the best way to do it. But I have a side account for that.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't be associating a bunch of anime titties and like porno and shit like with your brand name.
Probably not. I mean, admittedly, I feel like horny is part of my brand.
Okay, but it's not really it's fun for a bit, but
Sure.
like you really should separate those.
Well, sure. I don't want to make it like the entirety of my association. I feel... Is this it? Wait.
No, you wouldn't have to fly to it.
True. There's the bastard. Oh! Right! Okay. That's what it was. That's what it was. I forgot the name. That's why. I remember you telling me about this now. Yeah. But not straight up just anime titty. Yeah, I if I were a less savory person, I'd probably have like no. I was gonna say I'd probably have like anime titty art and stuff as like part of my stream theme, but also I'd worry about like, would I have to worry about copyright stuff? I don't know. Whatever the case, doesn't matter.
I mean, if you commissioned the art, you wouldn't have to worry about it, I don't think.
True.
As long as it doesn't mimic too much of the original style.
True. But also I feel like you'd have a problem with it regardless.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to have a real hot take here. But I would find it tacky if you had, like, titty anime girls all over your background. Because that does not really seem like a laser bear cat gaming
True.
theme. Although we still haven't really found our design for our brand. That doesn't really feel like something we should, like, market it after. But I mean, like, if you were going to play like a bunch of titty anime games and you decided to have that as your like background art for like the day as like some stupid gag, then like, okay, you know, sure.
We'll put it on the list for when I play Senran Kagura.
I don't know what that is. And I'm a little worried.
Titty Tuesday.
Only if we make it that Tony has titties, and every Titty Tuesday his titties get bigger.
Do you think I want to say no to that?
I've got the bras to do it. I mean, I already need a bigger sized bra, so, you know, we can just stuff some bras for you. Try and see how big we can make your titties look.
We're talking breastplates because I can make a connect. Keep that in mind.
Which part?
Connections.
You know, I looked at... I thought breastplates as in like the
Yeah.
armor.
Yeah, no, same as you and Moth Girl.
Okay. Because I was like, wait, you're going to keep that in mind? Armor is expensive as fuck, babe. I'd sooner, like... get
Why not
some,
both?
Like, I was going to say, like, I'd sooner want to, like, get some of that fucking crafter's foam and just, like, make you some. armor.
That idea gives me Hollow Knight vibes, Moth Girl, which is cool. It's really good. I never actually finished Hollow Knight. I only got a little bit into it when I played it. Should I
Yeah.
stream Hollow Knight?
You were like playing a bunch of it, and then you stopped because I think you started playing Celeste. And then
Yeah,
you haven't looked back.
true.
And that was like our snuggle together and let me watch you play a video game time. I mean, I even started making a 3D model for you.
I'm sorry. Cool. Thanks for dropping in, Paranormal. I appreciate your support and stuff. Have a good sleepy time. Gute Nacht. I'm a Nessingwary. What are you doing here in Outland? Listen, lads, I left the expedition in capable hands of my son, Junior. When his doctor finds game and all that, since as the beast here, how the most dangerous prey liver. Tuskegee, sure.
I still can't remember that voice I was supposed to do.
Weren't you basing it kind of off of like Paimon, the floating squeaky girl from Genshin Impact?
Oh yeah, but I don't really remember what she sounds like.
If I had to guess, it was probably something really light and airy like this, and super tiny and cute. But I don't know if I can do this for a full thing. My voice is already kind of cracking and wavering because I've been talking for 20-something minutes straight.
I feel like the voice you were going to do wasn't like quite as extreme as that, but along those lines.
No, it was something much more manageable.
Yeah.
Actually, that kind of hurt a little bit. Oh, I remember because it was making me super lightheaded. Honestly, Moth, like, if I try to do a girlier voice, I legit get lightheaded because I was trying to do, like, this, like, kind of, not quite breathy and airy voice, but I was doing definitely a higher sounding voice, and it was really cute and super, like, kind of anime-ish, because of course it was from Genshin Impact and blah, 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 blah. And, like, I was talking to Tony like that for a while, and I legit started getting dizzy because I was, like a balloon when you, like, tighten it to, like, make the balloon squeak, and air can't get out very well, and it traps all that air inside your brain. That's basically what I was doing to myself. And I was like dizzy as fuck. We were joking about me doing that for a full like stream, but I don't think I'd be able to keep that up for like 5 hours. Get some helium. I didn't know that. Tony didn't tell me anything.
I actually forgot.
All I know is that you two were playing Genshin Impact, and I remember hearing it the night you guys started, and then he was like playing it a little bit. He was playing a little bit afterwards, and one thing that made me really angry was the little fairy girl was talking to the white-haired lady and was like, "I love caramelized onions on bread. They toast the bread and it toasts the onions ever so slightly to caramelize them." I'm like, that's not how that works.
She went on like a whole 2-3 minute rant about how caramelizing works.
And I was like, you cannot caramelize onions in like 1 to 5 minutes. Because like that's legit what she said. She's like, toast it lightly and in like 5 minutes you'll have wonderfully caramelized onion on toasted bread. And I'm like, no! No! I was so upset. Out of like everything in that game, that was like my breaking point. So then I proceeded to mock the little fairy girl and then found out that I can apparently do that voice a little too well and then made myself lightheaded from doing that voice for too long. Also, sorry if my voice, like, peaked too much there. It's gonna be fun looking back at that audio. If we even decide to, like, keep this stuff.
Honestly, I don't... Is this something that you guys would want me to eventually, like, make clips out of? I feel like this is much more of a chill vibes kind of thing than something that would really be worth, like, making compilations of, unless there's something, like,
I think
specific that you guys decide to, like, clip or whatever.
I think if anything, we should just, like, once in a while, go through some miscellaneous episode kind of things, and then highlight some funny bits, if there were any.
Sure.
But, honestly, I feel like a lot of trouble we're going to be having is... Excuse me, I keep burping. Oh my god, I can't stop. A lot of the trouble we're going to be having is, like, a lot of the funny bits we have is, like, interacting with chat.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, like, we're going to have to try and find a way to, like, highlight that text without it being, like, pixelated and stuff. So that way, like, people can see, like, here's what the thing says.
Yeah.
Here's what we're reacting to. And this is why we're stupid for the next 20 minutes.
Pepper?
Yeah, I kind of get the same vibe, Moth Girl. Yeah, this feels to me more like this is an us time kind of thing, you know, just two dudes chilling in a hot tub, 6 feet apart, cause we're all gay.
Huh? Do you have something to say to the audience? No? Still shy?
Pepper was, like, suddenly looking at me very lovingly, and then started, like, leaning forward with, like, her whiskers pointing forward, like, I must sniff. And then I pointed the mic at her, and she kind of squinted at it, and then shied away. There's a lot more than 2 dudes in here, though. I mean,
That's
you
true.
know, it's me and Moth.
Yeah. I say dude in the gender neutral sense.
Well, no, but I'm saying there's more than the 2 dudes.
Ah.
We're a little bit of a party now.
Yeah. 4 dudes. Chilling in Warcraft.
He's a dude. She's a dude. I'm a dude. We're all dudes. Hey!
Alright. I'm missing... What? How many of you? 1 more. Up. Up.
I really did screw myself over here.
How's that?
Well, I was working on Blender, but Blender doesn't like it when I have, like, anything else open, because it runs slow as shit. So if I'm monitoring your stream, I can't do computery things. Or at least Blender. I can't draw, because my sketchbook and all that stuff is way on the other side of the couch. And, you know, I mean, even when I'm camera shy, I definitely don't want people to see my booty, because I'm wearing shorts. So you need to start making this stream a bit more zesty. Dance, monkey, dance.
You know, it'd be more zesty if you put your booty on there.
Listen,
So,
I'm not gonna be that kind of streamer.
I mean, not that kind of work. Yeah, I deserved that.
Moth Girl, are you shooting Tony because he's trying to whore me out for his stream?
Ah.
Oh my god, that
Wow.
got so much air.
That hit me like 2 or 3 times because it like bounced off the wall and then off my arm. Oh, nice catch.
Thanks. It still kind of flew out of my hand, though. Sorry, Pepper. Mostly coincidence. Oh, was that you trying to make the stream a bit more zesty?
It's valid. Sometimes you just gotta shoot the streamer for fun. True! Excuse me. I don't know why I am yawning so much. I don't know why I'm this tired. It's not even 10 yet.
Are you on 10 yet?
Are you on 10 yet?
Fuck the place up.
Fuck the place up.
You know, I still haven't actually listened to that song.
I think I did.
Or rather, I have, but like I haven't actually like listened to it.
Okay, so here's some shit I dealt with today. If you guys don't want to hear me talk about this, just tell me to shut the fuck up.
Tony, shut the fuck up.
Got it.
I'm kidding.
Because it's regarding current politics stuff.
I'll let them decide.
I got in a conversation with one of my coworkers today.
Don't you know you never talk to coworkers? Ever.
Yeah, that was my first mistake. Anyway, yeah, we were talking about stuff, and he was like, you know, I'm worried, you know, if Biden gets into office, and you know, he's not got much longer to live. You know, if he gets in and he dies, then it's Pelosi that's got it. And I'm like, wait, what about Kamala? And he was like, well, she hasn't had enough years in public office, so it's gonna pass over her. And I'm like, this is the first I'm hearing anything about that. It's like, yeah,
Not how things work at all.
yeah, look it up. And
If
I'm
she
like,
can run for vice president, that means she can run for presidency.
yeah, and she did, in fact. And I'm like, what about Trump? You know, he's not held like any kind of public office ever. Yeah, but he was people voted for him and he was elected and stuff. Is she not on the presidential ticket as vice president? Is she not also I don't know. The whole conversation with this guy was just fucking nonsensical. And there was even more to it, but I'll spare you guys the rest of it. But just that bit sticks out to me as like, where are you getting your information from? Because I even tried looking up like whatever the hell he was talking about, and I found like nothing that corroborated this. The closest I found was people saying, oh, she's not eligible for presidency because of like citizenship stuff or whatever, because of like her parents or something. I don't know all the details. It's birtherism bullshit or whatever. I don't know. But it was just, it was really dumb. It was really dumb, and I frankly wanted nothing to do with it. So that's been on my mind.
I mean, I've kind of been not looking at Facebook. Or at least I'm scrolling fast, and it's like, oh, look, a puppy. Oh, look, a kitten. Oh, someone's babies that I don't really care about.
Oh, look, titties.
I don't really get titties. There's like one person on my...
One titty?
There's one person in my friends list where she's like kind of super thirsty because her and her boyfriend broke up, I think, shortly before COVID. So she's been in quite the dry spell, and I don't know. Based on the imagery she posts, she's got to be bi. Pan, something like that.
F's in the chat for that girl, lads.
She's like super fucking thirsty, and like we'll post things like, ask me about my sexual preferences. It's like,
I don't think I will, but you do you.
Marty, please. You know.
Oh, is that your friend?
I just said it was someone in my friends list.
Well, yes, but like your old friend?
No.
Oh.
Different Marty.
Gotcha. Green glove, where did it go? It's not any good anyway.
Honestly, I never see my original friends Marty's posts anymore. I think she probably has a new Facebook account and
Gotcha.
just never bothered re-adding me. I mean, we were always kind of like the friend type where it was like we could go like months without talking to each other and then just like reconnect and it was fine. But yeah, I don't think so much anymore.
Yeah.
Which is fine because I mean,
She was trouble.
Being her friend, she wasn't trouble, but she attracted trouble, and she dated trouble.
Yeah.
Like, and when I realized that at a certain point I couldn't protect her, like, and I had to kind of just let her live her life. One, it was like a huge weight off of me, and then I realized we just really went separate ways.
Yeah.
So, I look back, I miss it, but I figure it's probably for the best at this point.
Sure. Still can't fucking believe I got Saitama'd.
Twice even.
Yeah.
He saw you were still there and was like, I'm gonna gank him once more.
Yeah.
And he's not even a rogue.
That was funny. Like, that was such a good design, too. I like how Connor was like, "So is this the stream where you
Convinced me to play WoW and then immediately leaves.
Yeah." Unrelated to current topics or stream game, but have y'all seen the Desert Sorceress in DS2? I have not. Give me just a minute and I'll look her up. Is she hot?
Oh, well, apparently.
Sounds like it.
I just read that as dessert sorceresses because I'm probably dumb and I'm like, oh my gosh, a pastry witch. I don't know how to type.
Okay.
In which one? DS.
Dark Souls 2.
That's a lot of booby.
You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh.
That's a lot of nice boobage.
Are we getting into Booby Town?
We're getting into Booby Town. Here you go.
I was just going to pull it up on stream.
Babe.
That's a lot of booby.
Maybe it's best that you don't put it up on stream.
Hooba booba. Dark?
You're still doing it.
Yes. That's the wrong monitor.
I mean, that might be almost an illegal amount of boobage.
I mean, if it can be shown in game.
Not necessarily. There's a lot of, I mean, like, you know, when you play Amnesia, you get to see Alexander's wiener.
Sure.
And, like, I think that's still like, hey, whoa. Oh,
it's legal enough.
I mean, her titties are right on the fucking threshold.
Where's your face?
Are you popping claws? It's in like a veil. Like she's got a veil on her head.
Yeah, I dig it.
Or she's painted her whole face black.
Holy shit, look at that difference in... Look at that, we got a fucking actual, like... color quality here.
Oh my god, wait, go back? Yeah, that's what the game's supposed to look like, not that washed out...
Christ.
I thought you were playing with that powdery looking...
Fuck it, we're turning off the game capture one. We're just gonna do the monitor. Hot damn.
I wonder why it does that.
Well, because I did color correction on the game capture as like a filter.
I'll pretend to understand it.
Where the fuck is game capture? Oh, I've got so many sources here. Ah, please. Hang on.
Who are your favorite Dark Souls girls? Because honestly, whenever I see stuff about Dark Souls, I don't see any girls.
The only Dark Souls girl I know isn't even a Dark Souls girl. She's a Demon Souls girl. She's a cute candle bearer chick whose eyes are missing. There it is. No, come back. There we go. Alright, where was I? Yeah, true, Cronum. Also, I like how I'm making my fox mount like bounce his feet back and forth on the diamond.
Oh, Priscilla is very pretty.
Are we doing cute girls stream?
I like her snake eyes.
Hang on a sec.
Lady Maria.
Chrome, hello. Dark Souls. Lady Maria.
That's definitely like a step on me kind of vibe.
Absolutely. Check that shit out. Hell yeah, bud. Hell yeah.
Oh, she's half dragon.
And
Oh, I was kind of close with the in the reptilian kind of field.
This one. Oh, she's pretty.
Yeah, see? Click on the one where it's like close up of her face.
This one?
Yeah.
That's giving me like the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion vibes.
I don't know.
Why is Warcraft blinking at me? Oh, because I'm being hit. Where was I? Right, girl cute.
You were doing Cloud. Her dirt girl.
She kind of gives me like Ghibli movie vibes.
I can see that.
Yeah.
There was that one movie I wanted to watch where it was like kind of Ghibli inspired. Oh fuck! It was like the villain was like this like harpy lady, and she had a really pretty like kind of snake-like face. And oh shit, it's gonna take me ages to find that because it's probably in my drafts, which is a lot of saved drafts.
Very cool, Moth Girl. Love that for you. Do it. I dare you. I'm running out of bag space over here. I gotta do something about that.
Delete it. Delete the whole bag.
No, I'm gonna delete the whole bag. I should find someone to sell this vendor trash to, though. Like you.
I want to see a vendor where they're like, hey, buy my wares, and like as soon as you try to sell them like some gray trash, they're like, whoa, I don't want your garbage, and then like just stop talking to you. The, like window just closes. So like, no, fuck that, man.
Okay. There we go. That helps. Everything's on the far west side of Nagrand. Fuck makes you think I'm buying your trash? I'm just here to sell shit, bro. That's modern capitalism, baby. What the fuck is bartering?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, half the time you just go up to them, dump a bunch of shit on them, and walk away. Like, you don't even buy their shit.
True.
That's funny because it popped at the same time as mine.
Yeah.
So, okay, I totally flubbed on, like, any version of Drawtober. And it's already like kind of a week into November, which there's like Huevember, Nelftober, or Nelfvember.
Milftober.
Stop.
No.
Um,
I'm just thinking of that. Sorry, go on. I'll find the post that I'm thinking about.
I'm wondering if I should just like find some sort of drawing challenge and then just force myself to do it outside of like the month, like the 1 to 30 range, because like I have a 30-day Monster Girl challenge. Like Harpy, Centaur, Slime, Naga, Mermaid, Spider Girl, Plant Girl. Like I could do a lot of those. Maybe it'll help give me more inspiration for like the more monstery girls that I've been trying to draw. Still haven't found that movie that I was talking about though.
Never mind. I don't know where the post is. Doesn't matter. It's not funny anymore.
I don't know why that's saved in my drafts. Oh, So you remember when we were playing Life is Strange?
Uh-huh.
I think I came across a post that might have been considered spoilery, so I saved it in my drafts and then forgot about it from like many years ago. Chloe goes, "What a week, huh?" And Max goes, "Chloe, it's Wednesday." Because she was doing like the jumping and back and forth through time thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh gosh, that might be spoilery. I never reblocked it. I'm gonna post it now. Oh, okay, apparently I can't.
Apparently
There
I'm
we
going
go.
to change my profile picture, close the stream without warning. F. That's unfortunate. You didn't really miss anything, nah. Gut Ripper, where the fuck are you? I just found you. Come back. Please. Where the hell, ass?
I want a snack.
A Snamk. Snamco. There you are. Come here, you fuck.
I think Cronum fell asleep.
That's possible. That's okay. He deserves it.
He's like, wow, all that storytelling really made me sleepy. I mean, that's what happens when I tell you Warcraft story time. You're like, oh gosh, I'm so well rested now. Snooze.
Time to get more experience points.
Time to get that rested XP.
Ugh. Couple other hot girls in Soulsborne, but Lady Maria and Priscilla are the big ones for me. Yeah, understandable. They are good ladies. I'm awake, fools, just playing FF9 like I said I would. Ah, you live.
Oh, when did you say that? I don't remember seeing that.
Like way in the beginning. I think you weren't settled in yet.
Oh, okay.
Literally one of them.
Have you met any new people to come up with other silly names?
What the fuck did I name the night guy when you were first playing that on stream a while back?
Pingus.
No, it was the first time that I was there. It was like a Hergus Burgus or something.
Oh, one of the night looking dudes is named Pingus. And I was like, that's gotta be a Tony thing.
Alright, where the fuck is Balcor? Named Steiner Pingus because he reminded me of Eggman. Yeah, no, I had nothing to do with anyone being named Pingus, surprisingly. I'm not the only one who did YouTube poops. Oh, gosh. Where's this fucking stag? Ah, here you are. Wow. Okay. And Banthar.
Still haven't found the post that I was looking for, but I did find something that me and Amber were talking about the other day. And I was trying to find a reference image of what it was so I could send it to her, and I just now found it without looking.
I see.
Cool story, huh?
Super.
God, now I gotta scroll through a bunch of conversation to try and remember what it was we were talking about. Stupid. No, it wasn't that far back. It was pretty recent. It had to have been recent.
Banthar, Banthar, you're a big fucking cleft hoof. Where are you? Durn the Hungerer, son of Gruul. Zidane, the guy with the monkey tail, I named Monkey. My character's alias is Dagger, I named her Fork. Nice. Love that. I feel like I remember in the previous stream where we'd like lost the save file or something midway through because of a crash or something. We had named Steiner. It was some sort of like nonsense word, like Grumblebum or something like that. I don't know. Am I not going south far enough? No, I am. I'm within the bounds. Where is this guy?
Which chat was it in?
When it? Oh no, it wasn't. It wasn't my stream. It was your stream that I was watching a while back. Talk about Soulsborne waifus. Maybe want to go look for other good ones that I liked. And we do that because I feel like I'm missing one or two. Nice. Stop. Stop yawning. Please. Wait. What's this? Oh, that's Ore. Still can't believe they named her Milfanito. Is that literally somebody's name? Hey, buddy, check out the big honkaroos on this Milfanito. Oh, no. Was that when I was playing FF7, but it crashed, so I played FF9? Oh, I think that's what that was. Yeah. Maybe? It was either that or it was like the second question mark FF9 stream that you. Oh gosh. No, I think that might have been it. It has been a little while, so I'm not sure. Milfinito. I gotta see this. You know what I say when I see a MILF? Anito.
You know, you joke a lot, but I mean,
What?
you wouldn't be into MILFs. Real talk. I'm calling you out here now.
You don't know what I'm into.
You wouldn't have the commitment to take on some MILF's kid.
It's not about...
You can't just be into MILFs if you can't follow through. They're not your eye candy. They're not for your consumption.
Are we getting into MILF discourse? That... Hang on. Yeah, that sure is a Milfinito. Interesting. That took way too long to load. What is my computer doing? Milfinito is funnier because of the DS1 boss Nito. Milfinito. That's a fucking skeleton covered in other smaller skeletons. Christ. There's some Legion shit going on here.
Also, you're welcome, Cronin. It was fun popping in. I feel bad because, like, I'm really bad at catching, like, streams while they're happening. Like, I feel like I hardly ever see, like, Yoshi's streams. Like, I'm always either in the middle of doing something, like, right then and there, or I'm, like, watching something else, and then by the time I get to it, it's like, oh, this stream has ended. I'm like, oh, damn.
Okay, hang on a sec. Target. Banthar. No? Okay. Hope you don't mind me turning this into me talking about Dark Souls girls while you play WoW stream. Not at all. This was always intended to be just a chill, hey, let's hang out and shoot the shit kind of stream. The conversation goes where it takes us. And if that takes us to cute ladies in a horrific game, then so be it. There's the bitch. Alright, where were we? Went on for a while, nearly 5 hours, which is rare for me, but I want to actually finish the game on stream for once. I feel like streaming is going to be good for me as far as like actually finishing games. Barring XCOM 2. And I've said this before, but you know, I have a tendency to like very easily drop something that I'm partway through because I get distracted by something new and shiny. So kind of putting myself on this kind of like schedule of it is helpful for me. Also love Queen Annalise, but to be honest, mostly because the area leading up to her and the Covenant she's part of. Funky Town. Honestly, like I would be more, I would love to just like, as part of the stream, just like keep looking up these names, but my browser is just really not cooperating with me right now. Not necessarily my browser, my computer, when I try to do like more than 2 things at once. Where the fuck did Hammond go?
Me. I crash when I try to do more than 2 things. I'm crashing now.
Punching deer. What did you say?
I said, in fact, I'm crashing now.
Well, I am about to finish up here in a minute.
Moth Girl, please info dump.
You go for it. Although, like I said, I'll probably be finishing up shortly. Oh. Hang on, I might have one more thing here. The ultimate blood sport, what's this? Queen of all the known as Tusker. Oh, yeah, I saw her somewhere. Okay, hang on. I got one more thing to take out. So if you got some info to dump, go for it. After I take out Tusker here and turn in the quest, we're probably going to wrap it up for tonight. I'm going to have some dinner, probably go to bed soon, because I gotta go to work early tomorrow, but just for a little bit. Then I'll be back home for a little while. Then we gotta go and do some shopping. Then I got class. And then I got garbage to take out to the street. Once we take the garbage out, we'll probably watch Unisonus. Do you like my song? It's the How's Tony's Thursday Gonna Go song. Oh, shit. Thank you, Moth Girl. I appreciate you. I'm very tired.
Mood.
Oh, did I run out of music? Huh. Well, basically right on cue. Don't feel like info dumping at those were words. Don't feel like info dumping about Queen Annalise, the Vile Bloods, Castle Canehurst if you're about to end the stream, but I will say Castle Canehurst is aesthetically the coolest fucking place in the entire Soulsborne series. Hell yeah. Is that, is Canehurst Bloodborne? Is that like the kind of the main area where you like run around in like a town and stuff and there's like werewolves and shit? Is that like the first area, or am I misremembering things? I never actually played Bloodborne. I've only seen bits and pieces. Okay. Interesting. Yarnum is the main / first area. Canehurst is an optional side zone. Thunky dunky. Alright, I am 2/3 of the way through the achievement for dealing with Hemmett's hunting shit. I think that's an okay place to call it for now. So we're gonna go exit game. We're gonna go. It's this massive snowy castle filled with vampire nobles, but with a bloodborne twist where they're more like massive mosquitoes or bat beasts than traditional vampires. That's significantly less sexy. How unfortunate. Good night, Cronin. Oh. Thanks for dropping in. Man, look how much smoother the tip ticker is going. Warcraft really fucked it up, didn't it? Gosh.
Yeah, it's a very labor-intensive game.
Oh, man. Maybe you think it's less sexy? True. I mean, the mosquito gal in One Punch Man was alright. anyway, that's our show. Woo. Shorter stream than usual, because again, this is more of a chill affair than like, hey, we got to make progress on a thing. So, let me know if y'all enjoyed this, because if this is cool for y'all, this could be something that I'd be interested in doing on the reg.
Honestly, I feel like the Warcraft Wednesday emblem should be anything except fucking Bolvar peering over a giant polder in the bottom corner. I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing, but like, since you have it set as we're playing Warcraft, it's got fucking Bolvar with his like crusty burnt ass staring at us, so it does not feel like it's a chill stream time with that stare that he's giving. Just saying.
I don't know if I can.
I don't know if you can control that, but
I don't
like,
think
I feel like literally any other expansion screen would have worked.
I don't think I can do much about that one. But yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I'd like to do this kind of often. Well, on Wednesdays. So, cool. All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up for now then. Thank you, everybody, for dropping by. This was cool and fun and stuff. Have a splendiferous night or day or whatever time of existence it is for you, where you reside.
Good point of existence, my friends.
Love y'all. Peace.
Bye, guys.
I hit the wrong thing at first. Pay no mind to the flipping screens. Okay, I'm ending it. Bye.